Hello again, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around this stunner, which is a 2010 Jaguar XF, finished in this lovely ultimate black paint over a black leather interior. It is the S model, so it's got the 3-litre V6 diesel, which has got 275 brake. It's not slow. It's a lovely car to drive. It's got an excellent service history. It's got 11 services in the book. The last one was by us. We've actually done quite a lot of work to the car to prepare it for sale. So we've had a new wheel bearing on the near side rear, because it was really noisy, the one on there, so we've had that replaced. We're now really quiet down the road. We've replaced the near side front lower suspension arm, because that had quite a lot of play in it. The thermostat housing we had to replace because it was just weeping a bit of coolant out, so we put a new one of those in. We've put a brand new cam belt on it because that was due, and we've given it a full service. So mechanically it's now absolutely perfect. It drives really well, exactly as it should. And yeah, we've spent a significant sum of money bringing it back to the standard, people would expect when buying a car. And I think it looks absolutely superb. I love these wheels, these 20-inch wheels. I think they really suit it. But let's go into some detail. So up on the front end, the bumper's in pretty good nick on the front. A couple of stone chips on it, as you would kind of expect, nothing serious. The bonnet's in really good nick, again, just some very minor stone chips, got a nice shine to it. The rest of the bonnet's pretty standard stuff. It's got, you can see there, front and rear parking sensors. It does have a reversing camera as well. Both the lights are lovely and clear. They are auto xenon lights. Offside front wing. All in all, I'd say it's in really good shape. There is a car park door ding here. You can see, yeah, there you go. You can just see, got a very slight indentation there. Rest of the wing's really good. These absolutely monstrous wheels. This one's in really good shape actually. Tiny bit of curbing down there and another bit here, but on the whole really nice. This offside front tyre, I would say, is probably half worn, still about 3mm from the wear indicator. It's a Dunlop. You can see there's plenty of tread left on there. Front discs I don't think are old at all, because there's zero lip on the discs whatsoever. You can see they're in really nice shape, and the pads, just look down there, are nice and thick as well. So front brakes all good. Driver's door, nothing to report really. Yeah, that's a watermark. I thought that might be a scratch, but it's not. It's just where we've had it valeted. Offside rear door. Can't see any marks on that either, to be fair. All the glass is nice and clear as well. Round to the rear quarter, and again, this side's in really good shape. That isn't a scratch along there. That's water where we've just had it cleaned. Another lovely alloy. This one's got a bit more curbing around the edge. The rear, there's no lip on the rear discs either. The pads, you can actually see them in this one. Pads are really thick as well. Hopefully that's showing up. Rear tyre, it's probably got a bit more than the front one, I would say. So plenty of life in the rear tyres. round to the rear. I think the rear on these looks great. Got the dual exhaust. The boot lid has got this spoiler on, which is a factory fitted item. Boot lid's in superb condition. All the chrome's nice and bright, no scratches on it really. But the bumper, I would say, has probably been painted in the past because it's a little flat. It wasn't bad enough for us to warrant doing it again, but it is slightly flatter than the rest of the car. Only really noticeable if you get really up close and personal. There's a couple of marks where people have been putting stuff in and out of the boot. Speaking of which, let's have a look in there. It's got a ginormous boot, loads of room, space saver tyre, batteries in the boot as well. Both the rear lights as well are nice and clear. I think I said that. Near side rear quarter. Again, not really any marks on it, to be honest. This near side wheel, however, does have some curbing on it, pretty much all the way around, if we're honest. That disc doesn't have any lip on it either. I think all the brakes are fairly new. You can see the thick pads in there. Tyres the same as the other side, so all the tyres have got loads of life left in them. Near side rear door. There's a little car park door ding there. Get it to show up. There we go. The rest of these marks are just watermarks, they're not scratches. Near side front door. Oh, there's a little one there. Oh no, that's a watermark. Yeah, that's a watermark. So very good. Wing mirrors are all good. Round to the front wing. Again, no dents or anything on it. A couple of very faint marks where it looks like it might have brushed against a bush or something, but nothing serious. Everything's gone through the clear. And then the near side front wheel is in superb condition. This tyre, wear indicator there, yeah, same as the other side. Discs haven't got a lip on. Pads are nice and thick as well. So externally, for a 12-year-old car, I think it's a really, really nice nick. And inside's even better, to be fair. So let's have a look in there. So we've got this lovely black leather interior. All the door cards are in good nick. It's got original Jag mats in. These seats are in lovely condition. Doesn't really look like anyone's been in here. One thing I do really like about this car is the headlining. It's not going to show up very well on video, but it's got an Alcantara headlining. I'll try and show you in the front, because it'll probably show up a bit better there. Passenger front door. Does have this absolutely superb Bowers & Wilkins stereo. The front seats are electric. Front passenger seat is pretty much immaculate. The dash is lovely. It's got a leather dash, this piano black trim. It's all really nice and clean in here. It's never been smoked in this car. You can just tell. Show you inside the driver's bit and we'll start her up. So driver's door card, which usually suffers from the most wear, is again really, really tidy. Really clean. But down there you've got memory settings for the electric seats on the driver. And the driver's seat has just got some very small signs of wear on this bolster, because you naturally kind of brush against it as you get in and out, but there's no holes or anything like that. Got lots of life left in it. Rest of the seat I'd say is pretty much immaculate. Let's start her up. So the start-stop button's down here in front of the gearbox selector, and it does like a heartbeat when you get in. Starts on the button, first time every time. You can see from the mileage there, we're just under 116,000. No warnings on the dash. That one showing on the rev counters because my seat belt's not on. And yeah, it's all really nice and clean in here. Got cruise control on this side, stereo controls on this side. Does have flappy paddles for the 6-speed box, which changes gear seamlessly. It's got auto lights, I think I said, auto wipers as well. Try and get it to focus on there. It's got this great nav system. It does have heated front seats. It has a dual zone climate control, which yeah, the temperature settings are shown on the screen, but you control them down here. Everything works as it should. It's got heated front and rear screen. The aircon blows ice cold. That's coming out lovely and cold at the moment. Yeah, everything's exactly as it should be. Here we've got an iPod plug, another aux in, and a USB. You can get a Bluetooth adapter to plug into the iPod one there to stream music to the stereo. So the stereo does have DAB, and it has Bluetooth for phone calls, but it can't stream music via Bluetooth, so you've got to buy something else. Down here we've got a couple of cup holders. Behind this one, got another, what would have been a cigarette lighter originally, and an ashtray down there I guess, but this is just like storage and a charging thing. Quite a useful place to stick your phone. Yeah, everything in here is really nice. Obviously got 4 electric windows, and yeah, it's a lovely place to be. Oh, let me try and show you the, don't know whether it's showing up very well, but the roof lining in Alcantara, it's just really nice. It just looks really premium. See that? There you go. Yeah, absolutely ready to go. Doesn't need anything spending on it whatsoever. Our stunning 2010 Jaguar XF.